Hey everyone, just wanted to go through the Rush Seed Finder tool here that I've vibe coded. This tool adapts code created by Grange Nagy about 4 years ago. I've just configured a GUI for it so that you can input what you want and click buttons, and it just kind of works. It uses the same seed generation and seed finder that the old tool used, so it should work the same. It's just in a more modern layout. So let's start with the find seed functionality first. So this find seed page allows you to select your rush that you want to find a seed for. This is the search depth option. We'll come back to that. The next is the result mode. So you can have the tool search until it hits a match, and then it will stop searching immediately, or you can have it find multiple of your search query. So you can have it find 2, you can have it find 3, 4, 5, 10, as many seeds as you really want that it can find, and it will keep searching until it hits that number. It will show the results while it's still searching. So let's say, for example, you hit 5, it will show results 1 and 2 every time it finds a result, but it will keep searching until it hits that number. The desired starting levels. So this is where search depth comes in. So in the example, you can see here we have the 3 boss levels laid out. We have the third temple, absolution, and clock tower. The search depth would be the level cutoff, or how many levels deep you'd want your desired starting levels to be within. So for this example, if we do TTT, APSO, and clock tower, let's say we want these 3 boss levels to be within the first 10 levels. That's what this will return. So we can see here it found seed 316. I actually had the find multiple option selected, so we can see here it found seed 316, where clock tower, third temple, and absolution appear in the first 10 levels. We can see here seed 1765 also has absolution, third temple, and clock tower in the first 10 stages. Seed 1897, same deal, and then seed 2148, same deal. We also have this checkbox here to pin a specific level to position 1. So what this means is if you want to make sure that a level outlined here is in the first level of your seed. So in this example, let's just say I wanted mirror as the first level of the seed, and then TTT, APSO, and clock tower in the first 10. I will say selecting this force first level option will generally take a bit of time before it returns a seed. This time it was pretty fast, but we can see here mirror is the first option, so the first stage of the seed, and then clock tower, third temple, and absolution are within my first 10 stages. If you are looking for starting levels, I would always have this search depth to be about double. If you want to be super safe, I would say even triple. So for example, if we have 5 stages here, I'm just going to remove our specific level to the first one. If we have 5 levels here, we would want this search depth to be at least 10, if not 15. If we have it in 15, it will be a lot faster versus if we have it 10. The closer this number of stages is to the search depth, the longer the tool will take to find your relevant seed. It'll still be pretty fast, but just a word of caution, if you are looking for a specific set of stages, just make sure that the search depth grows with the number of stages that you select. Awesome. So we can also do this for violet, red, or yellow rushes. If we select violet, red, or yellow rushes, setting pops up questioning order matters. So this order matters is if you select yes exact order, we can see our search depth disappears. But yes exact order means that if you type in stages in this way, it will find stages and seeds that follow this exact order. So in this example, if I wanted to find a seed with razor, chain, and then doghouse in that exact order, I could hit find seed, and we can see here it found seed 80 with razor, chain, and doghouse in that exact order. You don't need to type out all 8 stages. In fact, if you do type out all 8 stages, it will probably take a bit to parse and find the relevant seed. But if you want, for example, to find a seed with 3 exact stages in an exact order, you can hit this yes exact order, and it will find a seed following those parameters. The no any order for the violet, red, and yellow rushes isn't super useful in my opinion, but I do have it in the tool here because it was in the original code. So next would be the seed parser. So let's say, for example, someone gives you a seed. You can type that seed number here and parse the seed, and it will show you exactly the level order for that specific seed. You can also do it for violet levels, red levels, and yellow levels. The splits updater. Future JD here. If you are doing any sort of splits adjusting, make sure that you have a backup of your current splits. I don't want to be responsible for anyone overwriting or losing their splits for some odd and strange reason. So before you continue on, just make sure that you save your current splits and make sure you have them in a safe location. So we'll just use a violet run for this example. We can see here the seed is seed 1. So if we select violet, we see I have some splits here. We'll just copy these. So these are our gold splits from our best segment. These are our segment splits. And then the seed number that we want to adapt to is, let's say, 4. Right, so it will give us the order of our splits. So, all-seeing eye is at the top. Elevator is last here. And then what we can do is, for example, if we wanted to run this with an auto splitter, we can copy these splits. So if we just hit copy there, so we paste our gold splits into best segment, we'll paste our segment splits into the segment time, and then we'll copy our level order and paste that here. So now if we wanted to run against these splits, we have it in the relevant order for the relevant seed that we're running against. And then finally, the standardized splits. This does the same thing as the splits updater, but in reverse. So if we, let's say we gold on some splits, we'll say on all-seeing eye, instead of a 55,369, we hit a crazy time of a 54,750, right? So this would be our new best segment. So what we can do is copy our gold splits. We had seed number 4. We'll just have to remember that. We'll copy the segment time splits. And then our seed number is 4. If we hit standardize, it will put them back into the standard order. So if we wanted to, let's say, for example, run this seed, we would hit copy seed 1. We'll also do our splits updater, change this to seed number 1. We'll copy this. We'll edit our splits. So we'll just paste into here. We'll copy our segment. Okay, so now that this is in seed number 1's order, so we'll hop into game. We'll make sure that our level rush seed is 1. We'll go to Violet's Rush. We'll make sure shuffle order is on. We have Doghouse first. We have Choker second, and so on and so forth. And that's it for the tool. Hopefully this is helpful for the Rush players out there. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you have a functionality that you'd like to see added to the tool, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching.